Right, so let's start. We have question number 4. On question number 4, what we have? A chlorinated hydrocarbon compound, right, was analyzed and found to consist of 24.24% carbon, 4.04% hydrogen, all right, then 71.72% chlorine, all right. So what are you going to do? You're just going to start with the ratio. The ratio is going to be C for carbon. Then you've got hydrogen. Then you've got chlorine, Cl. Then you divide the percentages by their molar masses. So you look at carbon, what is the answer that is given there? 24.4, 24.24. All right, divide by the molar mass for carbon, which is 12. So these ones here, you find them on the periodic table. These numbers that I'm writing in blue, you find them on the periodic table, divide by 12. Then you've got your hydrogen. Hydrogen is given as 4.04. Divide by hydrogen. Hydrogen is 1, so you divide by 1. Then you go to chlorine. Chlorine is given as 71. So you're going to write to 71.72. You divide by, from the periodic table, chlorine is 35.5 or 36, depending with what your periodic table is saying. Then you divide this and get your answers. What are the answers here? The first one is not 1, it's 2. Must be 2. All right, so you're going to get 2.02. 2.02. All right, is 2 is to 4.004 is to 1.99. Right, then you rounded them off. You check, is there any number that is on a 5? Right, comma 5. There's no comma 5 here. Right, if there's a comma 5, then we have to multiply everything by 2 to make the comma 5 to become a whole number. If it's a comma 5, let's say if this one was 4.5, then we're going to have to multiply by 2 because we want that comma 5 to become a whole number. Is that understood? Right, but any numbers, then you can always round them off. Right, so it's 2, yes. You got 2.02. It's fine. It depends because here I think you divided with 36. Am I right? Or 35. Others I think they divided with 36. Yeah, they divided with 36. So it's fine. When you round it off to the nearest whole number, we still get a 2. Yeah. Or 19 is okay. All right, so for me here, it's going to be different here. It's going to be 2, something, but it's fine. The next step, we're going to round off these numbers to the nearest whole number. So when I round off here, 2.02, I look at this 0, then I add nothing here. So the number becomes 2. So it's 2 is to 4 is to 2. So we are at the same number now because we're rounding off. Now you get a 2. So your ratio becomes 2:4:2. So what is the formula? The formula now becomes, what would be your formula? No, it's not 1. It's going to be, okay, wait, here we're on the empirical formula. This is what we're getting here. So let's stick to this. I'm going to go to the step further and check here. So here, what we are getting on the empirical formula, that's what we have here. You don't have to divide again by 2 here. So what are we going to get? We're going to get C. How many C's are we getting? 2. So it's C2. How many H's do we have? 4. So it's 2H4. And how many CLs do we have? We have got 2. Are you following? Right. So this becomes your empirical formula, the one that you get after you've done your percentages dividing by the molar mass. Are we together? Right. Okay, wait. We're going to go a step further. Then you will ask that question. Eh? I'm going to go a step further. Then you'll ask that question. Wait here. I understand with your maths, now you're checking 2:4:1. You need to divide this into the simplest ratio. Eh? Okay, let's just hold on for now. Let me finish the question, then we'll come back to that. Yes, any other question? Yeah.
If, for example, the number last, okay, the number that is multiplied,
yeah. Yes, you must. Okay, wait here. Am I right here? Did I do it right? No, I think I'm wrong here. No? There's a step that I skipped here. Sorry. That's why we have that argument now. Okay, my bad here. My bad. Okay. Right. Let me just, I think we're having that argument because of that. I skipped a step here. People at home, let me just check here. Right. The step that I left out is to check which one is the smallest number out of this, isn't it? I skipped that step. Right. Let's do that one. So what is the smallest number according to me here? 1,99. But remember, this was 2,02 according to me. Ne? So our smallest number is going to be 2,02 because this one must be 2,02. But I'll take the 199 for me. Okay. Yes. I must change it. Okay. Let me change this. According to my numbers, I don't have 1,99. I've got something else. I've got 2,02. I hope people at home are not confused. Okay, right. So here I've got Pearl. What did we say when you divide with 35,5? What do we get? We get 2,02. Right. If you use 36 according, where do you get the 36? By the way, it's from the periodic table that I gave you. Okay, fine. So if you guys you use the periodic table that I gave you during first term, you're gonna have a 36, which will give you 1,99 here. Ne? Right. But it all is well because we're still gonna get the same answer. Now you check what is the smallest number here on these ratios here. My smallest number is 2,02. So I'm going to divide here by 2,02. Everything by 2,02. I also divide here by 2,02. I also divide here by 2,02. Right, this one I'm going to get a 1. Here I'm going to get a 2. It's a straight 2. Né? And this one is a straight 1, no decimal places. So my ratio is 1:2:1. Zianda, are you happy now? Okay, right. Now I think it's the problem that we got. Yes, isn't it?
So, would you get like a different answer if your periodic table was like rounded off to like whole numbers?
Your decimal places are the ones that are going to be different, but when you round off, we're going to get to the same answer.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Then you check here, my empirical formula, my C is going to be 1. My H is going to be 2, sorry. And my CL is going to be 1. So the ratio is 1:2:1. So my formula is CH2Cl. Are we happy now? Okay, so we've answered the first part. So we've done only the empirical formula, empirical. Now we need to go and find the molecular formula. Yes. That one, it was a mistake because I didn't divide with 2,02. I think we're going to get it here now when we do the molecular formula. Yeah, let's just check our ratio first and see what ratio we're going to get. Right, now we move on to ratio. So ratio, I'll write it this side. I'm not going to do the formula. So my ratio is equal to, what is my ratio? My ratio is, we said it's a molecular formula, or it's molecular mass, right? Or molar mass. So the molar mass I was given, what is it? 99. So it's going to be 99 on top over. I must go to my empirical formula here. I must calculate the molar mass for this empirical formula here. Are you following? Right, what is it? It's going to be 12 plus hydrogen, it's 1, and there are 2. 1 times 2 makes it 2. Plus Cl. Cl is chlorine, which is 35,5. According to you, it's going to be 36. It's fine. I'll use what I have, 35,5. I close there. I'm adding this. On my calculator, 99 divided by, I'm going to have 99 divided by open bracket. I've got 12 plus 2 plus 35,5. My answer is a 2. So the ratio that I'm getting is a 2. If your answer is 1,999 something, you round it off to 2. If it's 2,025, you round it off to the nearest whole number, so you get a 2. After I've got my 2, I'm going to multiply everything by 2 here. So I go to my formula. My formula is this one here, which is C1. I'm going to multiply it by 2. Then I've got my H. My H were 2. So I'm going to multiply this 2 by 2. Then I'm going to go to my Cl. It's 1 times 2. So my final answer is going to be C2, H4, and I've got my Cl being 2. So my final answer is C2, H4, Cl2. That's the actual formula of this molecule here. That's the actual formula of this molecule. C2H4Cl2. Clear? Right.
So,
So this is the simplest ratio. 1 is to 2 is to 1, but the actual formula is 2 is to 4 is to 2. Yes.
so but isn't when you write the equation, right? Then
Yeah.
mustn't you like from left to right on the periodic table? The
Okay.
elements
Yes.
must go from left to right.
Yes.
Yeah. So if it's from left to right, I think hydrogen comes before carbon.
Hydrogen comes first. Okay. You know there are exceptions, isn't it? This is an exception.
Okay.
Normally we start with carbon. Yeah.
Okay.
That one is just a general rule, but there are exceptions to that.
Okay.
There are exceptions to that. But if you write H2 first, it doesn't matter. Me, what I'm just going to check, do you have H4s? Do you have C2s? Do you have Cl2s? Ne?
Yeah.
The order is something else. You don't have to worry about that. As you continue with organic chemistry, then you learn why we put a C first. But if you write H2 first, according to the order from left to right on the periodic table, it's all well. Yeah?
Oh.
Right. Okay. So this is how you do question number 4. Right. I think now you understand empirical formula and molecular formula. So there are 2 questions here. You have to do empirical formula. Empirical formula normally mark allocation here. When you're doing this, the marks that you get when you do this, it's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a mark for this. You're gonna get a mark for this. You're going to get a mark for this. That's 3 by dividing by their molar masses. Then dividing by the smallest here, all of them, you get a mark. Then the final answer here, you get a mark. So this is going to be a 5-mark question. Only to do the empirical. Only to do the empirical is going to be 5 marks. When you move on to the next one, finding the ratio here, dividing this, it's a mark, and the final answer is a mark. So if you ask the empirical and the molecular formula, this question you must expect 7 marks, 7 to 8 marks. Is that clear? Right. So this is a 7-mark question. Right. Any questions? Any questions? There's something else that we need to do, water of crystallization, but I've got only 5 minutes. I don't know if I can rush through this. I don't know if I can rush through this. I've got 5 minutes.
Don't, sir.
What are you saying? No.
I'm saying don't rush, sir.
Amas what? Amasar.
Don't rush, sir.
Amasar Raj. Who's speaking Litabu?
Yes, sir.
It's like you, yeah. Like you. Okay. All right, fine. I'm gonna stop here. So we're supposed to do water of crystallization, but I'm gonna post this handout for you on the Google Classroom. Then you guys, you can have a look at that. Let me just check on the activity that I gave you. If at all there's something that you guys must do then. Water of crystallization, this is the part that you have. All right, there's that, okay. All right, so what are you gonna do? I'm gonna add more questions here. So you guys, I'm gonna post this. You guys, you do number 3. I'll add more. Determine the molecular formula if you are given that. I'm gonna add maybe 2 or 3 more questions. So you're gonna leave number 1 and 2 because this is for water of crystallization. So you're gonna leave these 2. Then you do number 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna add maybe 3 more. So you guys, today's homework, you're gonna do number 3, number 4, and number 5. I'm gonna add those questions for you. Is that clear? Right, just to practice on empirical formula and molecular formula. Empirical formula, molecular formula. Please just write in your notes somewhere there for you to find the ratio. Please just write that formula that I've stated there, which is ratio. Just write that formula there. Ratio is equal to molar mass It's going to be molar mass. You'll be given this molar mass here. Divide by the molar mass of the empirical formula. That M there means molar mass. Molar mass of the empirical formula. Empirical formula. Right, so that's what you have. Ratio is equal to molar mass over molar mass of the empirical formula. I think you understand what we've done here. Right, you're gonna do that. I'll post it on Google Classroom. Then you guys will do that particular work. Then we'll mark it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll look at water of crystallization. After that, we're gonna move to concentration. So tomorrow we're gonna do 2 things. We're gonna do water of crystallization. And if there's time, we'll look at concentration. Right, any questions? Yes. Okay, can go. Please, if you go to the toilet, just sign the register there. Yeah? 1 person at a time. Right. Okay, it's outside here. And please sanitize your hands and use your own pen. In the toilet also, sanitize. Right? Wash your hands, sanitize when you get there, your seat, everything. When you leave, wash your hands. Okay, right. If there are no questions, then this lesson, I think we're gonna adjourn the lesson. Then let's meet tomorrow. Please, we're following the normal timetable. All right, those at home, we always send your reminder on the WhatsApp group. I don't know whether you are there or it's your parents. Please make sure you get the information. All right. Okay. All right.
Sir.
Yes.
So what day is it today?
Today is day 6. Day 6.
Day 6.
Okay.
Day 6, yes. Okay, all right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please, anyone who's got contact with people who are not here, like Shailet, Siabulela, Rifumo, please just send a message to them to join the classes. Yeah. Okay.
So they don't have.
Yeah.
They don't have data.
You don't have what?
Charlotte said she doesn't have enough data. She's gonna buy data and join.
Who's that?
Charlotte.
Shailet, okay. I think I've got a number. I'll make a follow-up. What about Rifumo?
Rufumo, I'll ask.
Okay. Please, who's talking? It's who's talking? Unati.
Yes.
Yeah, Unati, just send me her number on WhatsApp. Send me Refumo's numbers and send me Siabulela's numbers if you have them.
Okay, sir.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Let's meet tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.